3 minutes. 3 minutes in a box of fire.
She's had no memories for 3 months, other than those you've given her.
There's a new world coming,
I look at myself in the mirror, and I don't even know who's looking back at me.
and it's just around the bend.
Whatever you're going to do it now.
There's a new world coming, and it's just around the bend.
Oh, you're muted.
Thank you. I always forget to unmute. What's up, guys? Big Afford Entertainment in the house with Jen. Jen, tell the people where they can find you, please.
Hey, everybody. You know me. You can find me on Nerdy AF. You can find me on Sci-Fi Vision and also on Real Cinema Therapy. And, of course, right here on Big Afford Entertainment.
100%. And we are here to watch this episode of Silo. Want to ask you before we get into the episode, what do you think we're going to see in this episode?
I'm kind of really, So I'm curious to see where they're gonna go with Lucas Kyle because the book is completely different, right? I think we have discussed this. Like he's the one that's the mayor at this point. So I'm really curious because obviously his story is completely reinvented for the show. So I'm really curious to see Lucas Kyle and to see how the algorithm is going to speak to Camille and how to handle that because really all of that is kind of new from the book. Like the showrunners are really taking like a big detour to compare to what's being done. And then what's going on with I want to say Donald, what's his name? That's Donald is in the book, Daniel. With Daniel and Helen. So I'm really intrigued to see where their story goes. I think I think they're really they are going to really catch on, and I think Daniel's going to figure out something about the senator that he's working for, the one that he asked to get the special permission for the female that we saw earlier on in like episode 1 of this season. So I'm assuming we're going to see something with her because I'm pretty sure that's where we're at with the book. So I think it's going to stay more true their storyline to kind of shift, but Lucas and Camille are complete wild cards because Camille doesn't even exist in the book and Lucas Kyle has a whole different direction. So I'm trying to think of Juliet and I'm assuming that Juliet's going to figure out it was Lucas Kyle that she ran into. I think she'll piece it together because she's been moving pretty quickly with what she's been figuring out. If she doesn't realize that that was Lucas Kyle, I think I'll be a little bit like, oh, now I'm kind of really going to be confused on where the show is going. I think she needs to figure out that that was Lucas Kyle in this for me to kind of know where the show is going. If not, then the show's like done a completely like 180s exit stage left from the book at this point.
100%. What do you think they're going to do about the pills? Because they know she's not taking them.
Right. So I'm curious if they're going to test the water on her, like the D4 formula. Like, what if they were it's an algorithm, it knows about numbers and things. So if it knows about numbers and statistics and probability and can do all that kind of mathematic equations. So I'm going to assume if you just dilute the amount of D4, that vitamin D4 that they were going to put into the water, right? Or give her maybe like more of like a synthetic version of it that's not, or synthesized version of it that's not so diluted that they'll just put it into her drink. I think that would be the suggestion. That would probably be the smartest thing to do, and it doesn't kind of go to, of course, because in the book she doesn't have amnesia, but here she does. So
Oh, really?
yeah, in the book she doesn't have amnesia.
Oh, okay. So that's
So
something new too.
that's completely new to the book. So that's why I'm so curious to see how they're handling the amnesia. So the pills is kind of like another wild card. But I'm gonna assume if the pills, like I think about like a dog, not that this is a dog, but like if my dog isn't eating like the pills and the vitamins, or even like a baby or a small child, you mix it in their food, right? You break it up, you don't
Yeah.
let them see it, and you put it in their food. They're already gonna put the D4 into the water of the of the entire population of the silo. Why wouldn't you just give her a smaller amount and start her off now?
That makes a lot of sense because I think Camille is having second thoughts about putting it in the water, right? And then the
Right.
algorithm telling them, oh, well, if you get rid of Jules, then you can get away with not doing the water thing, right? So we're
Right.
going to see where that goes, which is going to be interesting. But I'm right there with you. It would make more sense for her to be like, all right, why don't we just put it in her water? And then that way we know she's not going to remember because she's not taking the pills anyways, right?
Right.
I like that.
And
I like
you
that.
saw like Camille like switch. Like she's the one that figured out that Lucas Kyle is probably hiding in the mines and digging
Mm-hmm.
horizontally, right? She figured it out before the algorithm. But the way her and the algorithm reacted, like that was like urgent, like, oh my God, immediate, we need to do something about it. Like that was like a catastrophe if that would have happened. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm really thinking that Camille's really going to be stepping her game up into trying to find Lucas Kyle. So I'm curious to see how that kind of chaos is going to fill into everything because I think once everybody kind of realizes that's happening, because there's only so much you can do about looking for somebody without it being a thing,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
without being a big production. I don't think she's going to be able to get away with it, especially because this is all so quick. She's not really following protocol. She's being very reactive to the situation. And usually, when people are reactive, it's loud, it's noisy, it doesn't have a lot of thought into it. You're just trying to kind of kick into like whatever strategic mode you can get into as quickly as possible, not really have the
Mm-hmm.
time to really strategize and sit down with it. So, I'm thinking that that kind of chaos is what's going to trigger Julia into remembering more what's going on with Lucas Kyle because the way the silo is now is so different. There
Yeah.
really aren't things to trigger her. But if it kind of goes back into, all right, I need everybody on their floors and we need to search and all that, something might trigger Juliet at that point that's not literally an object, but more of the atmosphere of the silo.
100%. Do you think we get more of where Lucas was in this episode?
If it, So that's why I want to see who he's with because, like, again, this
Mm-hmm.
is completely different. So if he actually is with Kennedy and them and they know about going down the water, I do think
Mm-hmm.
we'll get some type of an explanation, or at least if not an explanation, they'll be like, where were you? Be like, I was doing this. There's other silos, and at least give him that information
Mm-hmm.
to start things going in a certain direction.
I
So
got you.
he's definitely probably he's obviously with Kennedy, right? So if
Yeah.
he's with Kennedy, he's gonna trust them. They kind of saved him, or at least so. Let's see how that exchange goes. I can't see him not telling them, but
Mm-hmm.
I also could see him wanting to hold it close to the vest because he thinks that they're already kind of like a little radical, and he doesn't need them causing a chaos and getting people killed. So I mean.
Absolutely.
We'll see how he plays it. But yeah, we'll definitely get more of him this episode. Again, not because I know what the book is, just because of where they left it.
Where they
And I'm
left it.
wondering to how that'll tie into the girl that they found, the head of supplies or the shadow of the supplies, the girl that they found dead at the end of last episode. So I'm really
Mm-hmm.
curious because that, to see how that's going to play into everything. Because I have a feeling that's really going to tie into a lot of what's going
Absolutely.
on with the
And
D4 and everything.
and I completely forgot about that. So the episode did drop. Anybody that's there, they want to watch it with us, you just click the link, come into the chat because we are about to get it started. So 5, 4, 3,
Three,
2,
two.
1. Let's go.
Mm,
Let's see.
yes.
I have a feeling she's gonna realize that they probably have more power than the AI. You
Yeah,
know what I
she's
mean?
exactly. And that would be a really interesting twist for it to be, well, yeah, I think that would be really interesting.
Uh-huh. Without saying, you
Yeah,
know what I mean? Yeah,
because
exactly.
again, like her character doesn't exist, but it doesn't mean
Mm.
that,
There aren't other players
yes,
that
yes, yes,
combined with her.
right.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, he's not stupid. Oh shit. To me, it feels like I don't even think she loves Carmen. It doesn't even feel like that. You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
Yep.
huh.
Let it kill her. Kill her. No, no, no.
Shit, it's about time. I say it took a long time for that shit to kick in.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought it was gonna when she first lifted her up and she struggled. I thought she was gonna drop there.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
was interesting.
That was a nice twist.
Yeah, because she was the one who was telling her she wasn't taking the pills,
Right.
right? So she was reporting to Camille, but then she's on her side. That's
I knew. Remember last week when I was like the way she was like, and the mayor, and not the mayor, and of course Miss Sims to let her in. The
mm-hmm.
way she had to remember Miss Sims. Remember I told you I was like that felt odd.
Yeah.
I mentioned that last week. I was like, I
Mm-hmm.
thought it was because she was working with the algorithm and she was gonna have her killed if Camille wouldn't do it. But it
Yes.
definitely, I knew there was something off with the way she said. I was like, that was just off. She's working for somebody else. Like she had to think about Miss Sims. That's supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
the boss she's answering to. And right now she was overthinking something that she forgot about Miss Sims, which means there's somebody else she's working for. I just had
Agreed.
it wrong. I definitely had it wrong, but fucking I'm so glad that she was
I
definitely on
like
somebody
that.
else's side.
I thought someone was gonna come in and help. Wait, no, she wasn't gonna get it, right? But I thought
Yeah.
someone was gonna come in and help, but
Like the
no,
kid,
she.
right? The guy
Yeah.
that like she like tried to punk out that touched her, the guy
Yes.
that's supposed to be a bodyguard. I
Yes.
was hoping yeah. I didn't think it would be, but I was hoping. I was like, oh my God, if this doesn't have a quick twist, maybe that guy will
Mm-hmm.
come in and that'll be the twist.
Mm-hmm. So
So
she's
who do you think
definitely.
who do
Yeah.
you
Go
think
ahead.
she's working for? You think she's a Kennedy?
I
One
think
of the
she's a Kennedy. Yeah.
yeah.
I think she's a Kennedy. Especially with the fact that Kennedy knows about the memory losing drugs and all kinds of stuff like that. Yeah, I think she's working for Kennedy.
Yeah, I think
It
Kennedy
was
was
like,
playing around. Like he knew, like, oh, you're getting overextended, blah blah blah. Like he knew it too well.
you need to make Camille trust you, but watch Julie and make sure she's okay.
Right.
What do you think it is?
It's always about that war technology, man.
Yep.
Something about the Iranian conflict and them wanting to win the war.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, Julie's gonna go to her.
She's gonna walk in and find
Mm-hmm.
Julie is gone and the two bodies.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Fuck."
Hmm. Hmm. That body. Hmm. Hmm.
Ooh.
Murder.
Mm-hmm. She was killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they put her in the mines.
All the way in the back.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Mm.
That's a big ass hit. Fuck.
Yep. Who you think did that? Is
I
it the
think
guy she had the issue with?
Or the boyfriend that was not really her boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
Because he was just dating the girl that she took her job from, the
Right.
miner's daughter. So any one of those three.
Probably gonna need to get weed tomorrow.
I just got some today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Looking at my stash, and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna time to re-up.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna fall for each other now.
They definitely are.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm.
Hmm.
Or is about to fall.
Mm. I told her that last episode.
You know? So Kennedy didn't have him. Oh shit. It's not. Exactly. Oh shit. Mm. Hmm. You ain't lying. Mm. Nothing.
Oh, now you want to be all ballsy? Where was you like that the last two episodes, coño?
Facts.
She gonna run right by and get through.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, punch the motherfucker in his face.
Yep.
That's what I think. Punch him.
Bop. Yep.
Yes, boom.
Mm.
Yes, huepa. I see it. Eso. That's the kind of shit I like. That's my kind of shit. Knox is coming to the
Facts.
barbecue.
Facts. 100%.
And that was a perfect distraction.
Mm-hmm. Said you ain't going to jail, but I will.
Yep. That's real love right there. That's a man.
Absolutely. 100%. Someone got to her.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Hear this, hear this.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. I wanted her to hear about the vitamin D.
I did too. Oh, that's a good
Nice.
one. Yes.
So she was replacing them with drugs that would help, well, wouldn't
Yeah,
make her
like
lose her memory,
placebos.
and
Yeah.
then was going to Camille telling her that she's not taking the pills. That's smart. That was nice.
Yo, because she knows that there's she has to know there's a camera in there
The
that watches her.
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the dog. Where's that dude? The
Mm,
boyfriend.
there he is. Hmm.
I don't believe him.
Why are you doing this?
She pulled a Knox.
Is he gonna wake up beside her? No, guess
No,
not.
not yet.
Not yet. Oh, Daniel didn't do no fuckery, did he? Nah, he just went out for coffee or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
He said the Pentagon.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that I understand why she was like, "What?"
Yeah, I wouldn't trust the Pentagon either, though. You know
Right?
what I mean?
Why are you taking so long? Get your ass in there.
You know?
I swear, man. Lock the door.
Facts. Oh, shit.
Jesus. I think so.
Wait,
Yeah, I think he's about to help her.
you know?
Yeah, I think he dead ass he was.
Oh, fuck. No.
I think he's plotting against his wife.
Wow. So she was working for Sims?
I don't know. Possibly he's the one that recommended her. Yeah. Now we got the blind leading the blind, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Damn. I really wanted to know what was going on with
Yeah.
Sims. mm. 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 See? Uh-uh.
Yep.
Mm-mm. Mm.
Too much. Too much.
Yeah, way too much. Hmm.
What's this guy's name? Is this Webb?
I didn't hear.
I think it's Webb. If it's the same character as the book.
Okay. Yeah, they're being watched.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep, he just gave a signal.
Yep. Anytime a bald man goes like that with their head, I'm like, that's a signal. Oh, look, there's that
Mm-hmm.
guy.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hmm. Mm, mm, mm. Absolutely not. This is the warning.
Yes.
Facts. Yeah, she gonna take the deal.
Mm.
Of course. Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, a message like that you don't want to mess with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. I know they're gonna end up doing the right thing, right? But the dramatics of it right now is just like, damn.
Yeah. The suspense, right?
You know? Yeah.
Want to hit him?
Because she feels the connection, she just don't remember it.
Right.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Tell him. So the reason why he wants to get to Julie, because he knows she's gonna find that door, and that could
Yes.
be a problem.
Yes. It could
Mm-hmm.
enact the safeguard.
Yes. Oh, did she do it?
Yeah. That's the miner's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm. Hmm.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
Hmm. No problem, Tamika. I'll play it again for sure. Hmm. Hmm.
Mm.
I don't think she did it.
No, I think it was the father because she pissed off the father.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh shit.
George.
Right.
R.I.P. Or R.I.P. George.
Mm-hmm.
She remembered his name.
Yes. Oh, shit.
The rope.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Fucking hate lights like that.
Me too.
It looks cool in a movie, but I hate walking through shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Well, they're all on. But,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You know?
Sam.
Oh, okay. Ah, come on. Ugh. I can't. Oh shit! Is that Bernard? What?
No fucking way.
Oh shit!
No fucking way.
What? He's alive?
What?
I'll put this on for the people in the chat.
What just happened?
I wait. What?
So that does show that Sims is gonna help her because Sims didn't kill Bernard. He lied.
Yes, absolutely. And Bernard probably told them the truth.
Yep. So Sims is
Wow.
definitely trying to help Juliet, obviously. So you have the Kennedy situation, you have the Sims situation, and then you have like the Camille algorithm situation all happening in the silo with Juliet.
That is crazy. Okay, so wait. Is that from the book? Is he still alive in the book?
No. Because Lucas takes over for him as the IT in the book. He's the head of
Wow.
IT in the book, Lucas. So this is a much bigger.
Were you expecting anything like that?
No.
Listen, when it comes to like shocking ends to a show, oh, that did it for me. That was great. That was great because I can tell you, I he's dead, right? He ain't coming back. Wow,
I'm,
wow. You seem like you're in shock.
I am, and I'm trying to text my husband to get the dogs to stop barking.
Oh my lord, that was absolutely amazing.
That
I
was
was
crazy.
I was getting a little bit like, oh, we're getting close to finding out some information, and then boom, they cut it to something else, and I was like,
So
oh my
yeah,
god,
he's dead in the books. So I'm
wow.
like, what? I thought I was not expecting that at all. I don't know. I didn't think she was gonna find a person there.
Neither did I. Neither did I. Because that's where her and her boyfriend, they used to have that little date down there, right? They used to go down there every now and then. And then that's where Lucas went into the water, right? And then got
Hmm.
to the. And Bernard is there. So does Bernard know about that other place?
But not well, he knew about the algorithm. You mean what do you mean the
Uh-huh.
other place?
The place where Lucas found, right? Under the water there.
I would assume so that he knows that the water's down there. You mean what like when like where George died?
No, so remember in
Oh
the
the
episode, Lucas went down there, and that's when he got to the other algorithm,
Yeah, 'cause
right?
he went through that. Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I I wonder if he does Bernard know there's another door down there? Yeah, he knows there's another door down there
He
because
knows
he
it's
knew
another.
about Lucas going down. That's why
Oh
they had
yeah,
it.
that's right.
Yeah, they knew
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
right. That's right. That's right. Huh. You see, I wanted to because I guess I was like when I said Simmons, we got about to find information for Simmons, and then boom, it disappears. At least we know what Simmons was doing now. So
Right.
Simmons is working with Bernard, and it felt like there was some tension between him and his wife. Like I said earlier, right? I'm like, it doesn't
Yes.
seem like they love each other, but now we know what he's doing. Now we know. So I wonder what he would have done if well, he knew Julie was gonna escape. That's why he said that,
Right.
right? Yeah, because he's working for her, and okay, so he had planned all of that stuff. That's good.
But he
That was.
so Sims knows that Bernard's alive like according to the show, right? So Sims is
Mm-hmm.
the one that kept Bernard alive.
Mm-hmm.
He's helping everything and he's trying to because he knows about the safeguard. They
Yes.
have to all at this point know about the safeguard.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then yeah. So I think like you have they're trying to probably obviously work against Camille and the algorithm, but then you have
Mm-hmm.
The Kennedy and the whole outlaws and
Mm-hmm.
everything and whatever, and that's going down. So and then you have the whole Billings. There's a lot going on right now. I like it. And then you have
Me
the
too.
whole, before time storyline from
Mm-hmm.
the shift that's in there. I love it.
Oh man, that was good, right? Because I have a feeling Kennedy and his crew, the outsiders, are gonna fuck shit up, right?
Right.
Because they're not really believing Lucas when he's telling them, no, listen, it's fake out there. What you're seeing is real. They're like, no, it's not. So I have a feeling they're gonna mess things up, and you got to get them under control, right? Because they're not believing anything unless they find some proof or someone gives them some proof. But oof, I like all these threads, right? Like you
Right.
said, you got the Kennedy, you got the Camille, you got the Bernard now, you got the Julie, you got the past stuff. This
That's
fire.
getting good.
This was a great episode.
This is amazing.
What
I'm
did you like
sorry.
the best about this episode? Go ahead.
Well, the ending was a really nice surprise. I do like that, the people got kind of trapped in the groups that they were trapped in.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this buildup because obviously there was quite a few twists, right? The way the
Mm-hmm.
nurse kind of gave us, there was that twist with the nurse, obviously,
Yes.
helping out Juliet, right? Then you had Shirley finally come through in that whole knock scene and that fight. I thought
Yes.
that was great, right? And then you see them kind of with their connections being able to get down to where they are. And then you have Sims and Camille completely having their own plot, and you don't really
Mm-hmm.
realize that Sims is obviously against Camille. So I loved it. I thought this everything was great, and you see Juliet's getting her memory back because I didn't think they
Yes.
were gonna keep the amnesia too long, and we're already what 3 episodes in. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'd say between episodes 4 and 5, she's gonna start to really get it. She should have it pretty, and then we should be kind of on course, and that'll take us through a certain point in shift and what's going on in the before times. So we'll be able
Right.
to catch up to where we need to be for Dust and that to kind of take off for
Mm-hmm.
by the end.
And
So
they're really keeping mysteries because they did not tell us what the black dude Sam found. They didn't tell us anything, right? They're just like,
no,
oh, skip to that. We'll find out that in the next. So they're doing a good job of keeping people wanting more. You know what I mean?
right.
With the answers and stuff. Now, you read the book. Where are they going with Bernard? Please tell me. Where do you think they're going with the Bernard part?
No clue. No clue. I can't. If like no clue. Because there's too
That's.
many other things that are going on that are not like the book. Because I
Mm-hmm.
guess so. You have to remember, Juliet doesn't lose her memory, and she don't see anything about her until Dust. Really, like
Mm-hmm.
she's like in like the very end of Shift, and I mean like the very end of Shift. Like
Right.
they don't really have anything that's going on with Juliet. So in order to kind of keep her as the focus, like the way they've kind of like written it, they're adding things and giving characters and other things. I'm assuming they're going to get to the same like point and end that they need to get to, but they're
Mm-hmm.
definitely like taking a creative liberty with all these storylines to keep us entertained, but still get to the points you figure out what characters are what. And I'm sure we're gonna see things. I, yeah, I'm really excited. It's different. It's
So
definitely different. I'm excited because I know they're going to get to the same point that they need to get to,
it's
but
just
there's
how they
definitely
get
a
there.
bunch of twists that are going down in the silo that aren't exactly the way it was. Like
Hmm.
yeah, it's like a mishmash of stuff that kind of happened and some creative liberties, and I kind of like it because it's definitely a different twist.
I like it too because even though I didn't read the books, but I like the fact that you're getting to the same place you did in the books, but you're taking a different route, right?
Right.
Because you don't want to be predictable and be like, oh yeah, well we know this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. You may know some stuff, but they just turned it on his head now and be like, oh yeah, so you guys really not 100% sure what we're gonna do. So I love it. I think
Yeah,
that's fire. I
it is
think that's
fire.
fire.
I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, me too, and I'm excited for the next episode. I can't wait for
I
that.
know.
It's gonna be so good. But we
So
also,
yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
I like where Bernard and Sims are going, like the fact that it's them because I told you like Sims is different.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he's got a different role. So I like where it's going. Like now that I'm starting to process and think a little bit, I can see why that's going to be the team up that the book is using or that the showrunners are using.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
I
like
see
it
that
too.
happening. I'm thinking about it now and trying to like process. It takes a second.
I like it too because they were at each other's throats, right? You know what I mean? And now it's like, so I think Bernard must have told him something to not kill him. You know what I
Right.
mean? So like, hey, listen, I need to tell you something, and that's why he's like, okay, I understand now because Sims was ready to take over. He wanted control, and I guess now that he feels that his wife is in control, it's like, well, what other choice do I have? You know what I mean?
When you
So
think about it, he might have been like, fine, it chose her, but I still need to know. Like, he
yes.
wants to know everything and have that control. And the
Mm-hmm.
fact that he's playing her, and still knows more than
Mm-hmm.
she has any clue that he knows, but she's also like telling him things that she's not supposed to be completely
Mm-hmm.
telling him either. But
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like how they're playing it. And now like you're really starting to see like Common be the actor that we know him to be in this
Yes.
role of Sims. It's
Yes.
definitely going to start to come into play. I'm loving where the show's going.
Absolutely. And I love the fact that how it twisted around, right? First Camille was manipulating him. Now we clearly see that he's manipulating his wife. You know what I
Right.
mean? Yeah, I'm on your side. Let's go do this together, knowing that Julie's wasn't going to be there when they got there, right? She's not
Right.
supposed to be there. So I love the way they're switching that around. It's really good. Really, really good.
Yeah. And you have to think like Sims knew like little bits and pieces, right? He didn't have the
Mm-hmm.
full thing. So Bernard at this point has had to have filled him in on all of
On
those things.
everything.
Right.
Yeah, everything. So you have to know that Sims now knows what Bernard knows. Because remember, Bernard was for the system until he figured out those things towards the end of last season. And he was like, yeah, I'm getting out of here. Right? So,
Right.
I love that. Absolutely, 100%.
I do too. It's
Um,
just so much going on. Like I still have the watch party up. So like,
yeah,
like there's that whole billing storyline too, which, you
yes.
know, I'm really excited because I like how the way the show is like just it's really packing a lot in there, especially because so many people kind of complained that season two was kind of slower, and it was
Uh-huh.
a slower pace, right? Because it really was
Mm-hmm.
one book broken down into two, but we needed to see everything that happened. It just wasn't fast paced and moving, but we needed to know about Silo 17 and we needed to meet
Mm-hmm.
Solo and Hope and see everything that kind of went on with all of that, and get her back. Right. So even though it was definitely a little bit slower pacing, it was really great visuals and it was really great character development because now, especially that she has amnesia, like now it really means something. Like all that
Absolutely.
character building and now it really kind of really hits home because that's not in the book that way. You remember?
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
it's got a different build up. So I like that the showrunners are able to take something that, without, they're able to keep going with the characters we know because that's not the way Hugh Howey wrote it,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because he was able to
Mm-hmm.
like completely do a whole second book that was kind of nothing to do with the first book, but really was.
Yes.
But you didn't
Yes.
know that. So
Mm-hmm.
here I like how they have it paralleled with in the way they kind of rewrote things to make it fit so that it can make it very enjoyable and fast paced and moving, especially like I said, for those that complain that season two is slow. This
Mm-hmm.
is there's a lot of shit in each one of these episodes so far. It's been great.
100%. And the fact that they're able to put in a little murder mystery there to give Billing something to do, right? Because at
Right.
first it's like, it really has not much to do, but now he has something to do, figure out who the murderer is. So I love that they're actually doing stuff like that and not ruining the flow of the show by doing that, Like
Exactly.
to where that murder could probably lead to something else, and we'll see where his character goes towards the end of this season. But it's so good. It's
It
so
is.
good. Tell the people where they can find you, Jen.
You guys can find me on Nerd AF. You guys can also find me on Sci-Fi Vision, Real Cinema Therapy, and of course right here on Big Afford Entertainment.
Absolutely. Let me ask you this real quick.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the last episode of X-Men 97?
Oh, bro, I was so happy and excited about it. I loved it. I was like, yes, they did bring in Blair. I was so
It
excited.
was good.
I knew it. I was like, like the fact that like they brought out
Yeah, yeah.
Danger and it like went rogue and the way they actually showed it. I was like, oh my God, I was so
Hmm.
excited about it. I loved it. I really did. I don't know about you. I know we got to talk about it, but I loved it. It was so
I thought it was
nostalgic
great.
too. Yeah, it
I
was
loved
great.
it. You guys were right. You kept
And,
saying Danger EXT. You kept saying Danger EXT. You kept saying, I know that's going to lead to something. And
you
now
know,
we've seen
and
that it
then
led to Danger.
and then
Yeah.
that was tell me you didn't love the ending,
Oh,
right?
yeah. 100%.
Oh God.
100%. 100%.
And then the way the cards turned into tarot cards.
Oh, my
Oh my
gosh.
God.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
bro. It
I
was
knew
so
that was
good.
going to happen. I wasn't sure it was going to happen in this episode. But, man, yeah.
Oh,
Gambit's,
It was,
and
it was, God.
I think the next episode they're gonna have to fight Gambit. Like Gambit's gonna show up, so
Yeah.
that is
He's
going
gonna
to
show up.
be
He's going
fire.
after, I'm assuming he's going after Rogue. He's definitely,
Yes.
like, not going after him, he's gonna go find Rogue.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely,
So,
100%.
and
Oh,
I
I
think
can't
that
wait to see that.
tower is the new X Corp. Obviously, the tower's X Corp,
Yeah.
so he's gonna go to X
Mm-hmm.
Corp and then for Rogue. So I'm like, oh, this is gonna be freaking great. So we're gonna go back over to Genosha. I was like, oh, this is amazing. I love it. I'm loving this show so far. I love both of them.
And,
Great.
and to be honest with you, towards the end, I was like, is that Professor X or is that actually Magneto in there? You know what I mean? I just felt like Magneto was starting to imprint on Professor X, so I could see them leading to Onslaught big time. You know what I mean? So I like that.
Absolutely.
I
I
like
definitely
that.
think that they were trying to insinuate that.
Yeah, towards the
100%.
end of some of the things he was saying, you know what I mean? And then when he left, he was like, because the Danger Room started doing what it was doing because of what he was saying, right? It
Right.
kept repeating it. He kept saying, we need to be better, we need to be stronger. And a lot of that stuff is what Magneto was saying. So
Right.
I was like, this shit is fire.
It was. And even the way like Danger was talking about like survival of the fittest and how it
Fittest,
kind of
yeah.
really related back to like
Yes.
Apocalypse and like even the way like she like died, it was just amazing. Like the way she was like, now
And
you
she
guys
said,
have
finally, yes.
finally, yes.
Yes, yes,
Oh
yeah.
man, it was just
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I thought it was great. And I think you're right. Like all the talking points that we've been hitting, we're like
Mm-hmm.
right on where they're going and leading with it. And I'm really happy so far. Let's hope it keeps on this momentum. Let's hope they do this correctly.
Absolutely. 100% because we got Walking Dead coming up and we got two good shows right now. Walking Dead has to hit it off the mark. Walking Dead has to do it. Dead City is on Sunday, so we'll
Yep.
definitely be doing the watch party for that, of course,
Oh
and
yeah.
then the breakdowns for that episode like we always do, so that's going to be fun. Make sure to check that out. I got to work on these Jeopardy questions now. They're like driving me up a wall. I'm like, oh my God. You know, the questions aren't too bad. It's making the categories,
I
right?
told yes, the category is the hardest thing for me.
It is, man. Like,
The
oh, what do I
hardest
call this?
thing.
What do I do? You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it's hard to make them damn categories for it. Your husband gonna be there to help you?
Yes. When are we
Okay.
doing it?
Um,
You
probably
just
tomorrow.
okay. What's
But
tomorrow? Friday?
if Friday, yeah. But if anybody else changes or anything, then I'll try and change the day to see what we can do. But I'm definitely looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, I have to, yeah, I'll talk to you off camera about it, but he'll be back
Yeah.
at some point, yeah.
Okay, cool. What an episode. Even if I read the books, I like the changes. Absolutely, 100%. Going back to bed. See you. No
Good
problem,
night,
brother. Thank you
Magneto.
for popping in. We closing up anyways. Yeah, because I got to get these damn questions right. So I'll work on that. But thank you, everybody, for popping in. Much appreciated. And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Peace. What am I doing? Shit, messing up and everything. There we go.
New world coming, and it's just around the